Okay, it is time to start working on the razor. The Hillbilly Trails did a number on it, and we have Coop out here tearing away at it, swapping door frames. He already got the skid plate down. We're going to be throwing a new skid plate on it. We're going to be throwing a new drive shaft on it from Sandcraft, and we did a Pro R build. If you didn't see that, you can go back on our channel and check that out. That was a cool build, but he left all of his stuff, and it just so happens that the door frame that we needed, ours is broke, the other side's broke. So this door frame's good, so we're gonna rob this one. Yeah, shout out to Brandon, thanks for leaving that here. It really comes in handy. So we're gonna take this door frame that is broken half right there. We're going to swap it out of that door frame right there. We'll be good to go. So we got a seismic skid plate. It is 1/2 inch and it wraps up around the side. I told you about the Sandcraft drive shaft. And we also got ORB billet aluminum cross members. So that's what we'll be doing in this video. And the old girl needs some love. And I think that there should be the last upgrades for a while. And we'll see how it goes from there. Well, the garage is filled up, but we have the razor out in the driveway, unfortunately. Not the best working conditions for our buddy Tim, but he's gonna, we set him up with a piece of plywood though, and a pad. We need a bigger garage. Tim come up this weekend. He's gonna help us get some stuff done so me and Sherry can concentrate on the cage builds. We just got another one today. That one's gonna be coming up soon, but Tim's gonna tackle replacing some parts on the razor. I think I showed you guys earlier, Cooper was fixing our door. We got the door piece in. He got the skid plate dropped. We don't have the skid plate yet, but we have ORB cross members. These things are billet. Beautiful looking pieces. There's 2 of them in here with these. Tim's gonna get those installed for us, and then we also have a Sandcraft drive line. It's 3-piece, and we're gonna get that installed. So the cross members are bent up into the drive shaft. The Hillbilly Trail system did a number on the drive shaft and the cross members, and the skid plate. Skid plate was hanging, dangling down. So those 3 is what's going to be replaced. We don't have the skid plate yet. We ordered a seismic skid plate from Planet Side by Side. It was like a month. Nothing came, never heard anything, so I got a hold of them. They told me, unfortunately, it looks like the skid plate we got was discontinued. So they're getting us another one. I believe it's a trail armor one, but I like the ones that kind of rolled up the side because these are just getting demolished. So the skid plate kind of comes up the side, and the seismic one was like that. It's 1/2 inch. I believe it's trail armor. So once we get that, we'll get that one on, get that rolling. So this one should be done. It has pretty much everything done to it aside from the diff, which will probably come later on. We'll probably figure something out for that. We also have some different ideas for the harnesses that we want to do, but we got to get this one ready for our big trip coming up, because we're taking it cross country with us out west. Gonna be awesome. Gotta take this family rig, take a couple Can-Ams. But shout out to Tim for getting this one done for us. I'll keep you posted on that while we're working on that. That's a whole nother video that you guys have probably already seen, I think, and this will be coming out after that. I'm not really sure how we're gonna work the videos here, but right? Oh, and this needs another belt.
Oh. What the heck, Cooper?
What the heck, Coop? Oh, Cooper. He forgot to bolt it back in. Rookie.
Put the bolt, see, this
Rookie.
on it.
Come on, kid. Hey, is this supposed to be loose? We're not really sure. Bolt right here. There's a bolt right there. Cooper. Alright, we're gonna have to get with him. Grounded. He's not allowed driving it anymore. Okay, maybe we'll get Cooper out here helping too. Sherry's gonna use some brute force.
Right now, he's up there cutting up that tree.
Coop's up there helping my dad, Pap. Cooper's Pap. a tree fell, so they're cutting it down. Alright, maybe he's after that. I think there's some metal right here underneath there, like bruised and battered. The other side's just as bad, but the door won't shut because of it. We have some work to do, but I'll keep you posted on this.
We need a bigger hammer.
And that, and this. Oh, there's the drive shaft. Did you bring it out, Sherry? This drive shaft is going in. If you guys seen on a Pro or build we did, we kind of showed you guys. This drive shaft's going in. That thing is heavy duty. Don't have any plans on hurting this drive shaft at all. And I just noticed that this is a smaller diameter than that one and that one, which I didn't know until just now. I never paid attention to it. These are some mounts, bottom, top. Pretty cool. So these are going in. Cross members are junk and bent and twisted and bruised. The frame is getting crinkled and bent. Pretty bad. But we're getting it. We're getting it fixed. We'll be back. Alright, I just had to get the camera out because I've never seen anything like this before. But we ordered some KFC and it came in the drinks came in these cool containers. This one's sweet tea, right?
One sweet tea, one
sweet
Pepsi.
tea, Pepsi, and something else. How cool is that?
You will see these out on the trail now.
Oh yeah, we got to take them. Alright, we're gonna eat. I just needed to show you guys this. I don't know. Maybe everyone has already seen this before, but I have not, and I thought it was pretty cool. What? Dork?
But be a dramatic. The DQ. I was curious.
Alright, we're under here. Under the razor. Tim's got the drive line pulled out. Got the roll pin out of the diff up front. We may or may not just put a bolt back in it if we can find one the right size. I don't like the roll pin design. If we can find a bolt, we're gonna put a bolt back in. I'm not sure what normally people do, but that's probably what we're gonna do. Tim and Amy are hard at work out here getting ready to throw in the cross members right now. These are the mounts for the Sandcraft drive shaft, and they didn't fit in the ORB cross members, so Tim shaved the edge down just a little bit. You can tell that it's not very much, and they're gonna slide in there like that so they fit. These ones are good because they just go in the bottom underneath here and they clamp together. You can see this one had to get sanded down just a tad to fit in there, and then I'll crawl up under here to show you guys. Drive shaft. There's the one carrier bearing here, one carrier bearing there that goes on the cross member all the way to the back. Grease fitting here, grease fitting there, grease fitting there, and on there, and all the way up to the front diff, which I told you guys we were going to use a bolt, and Sandcraft actually supplied the bolt, which I didn't know until we looked at the hardware that came with it. One thing to note, if you're installing a Sandcraft drive shaft with the ORB cross members, you're going to need longer bolts. The bolts M10 by 1.25. These are not long enough. You need 2-inch, I believe. Yeah. So Sherry ran and got these. Sandcraft gives you those on the top. You need the ones on the bottom, or else they're not long enough to go through that cross member and into the carrier. And then you can see the pinion into the carrier there, or into the universal. How did that go together, Tim? Was it all right?
Wasn't too bad. I started the front, went to the back, so it was best.
Sweet. I am informed that this baby has a drive shaft and cross members. So let's check in. What do you think, Tim? Not bad? Not a bad job?
Easy.
Oh, cool.
Your drive shafts went down. You should figure out how to connect them.
Nice. Yeah, those are some nice cross members.
Shame we can't do like all 5 of them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the only bummer is the skid plate where these go.
Yeah, I know.
I'll have to like mark it and either notch it out or just let it droop a little bit.
So see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if it's thick enough. You could just kind of notch it and not go all the way through.
Yeah, those blocks that we saw, where did those go?
They're for if you use the stock carrier bearing.
Oh, so we don't need them for this carrier bearing. Sweet. Okay, cool. Baby's in there.
Right here on top.
Okay.
Space that up.
Yeah, it comes with like 1-inch blocks that go on top of there that allow for the stock carrier, but this carrier just has these 2 pieces like I showed you earlier. It just sandwiches between there, threads up into the carrier bearing.
This may rub for a second because the way it moved the drive line over. See, this U-joint's really close to the plastic.
Yeah. It'll self-clearance.
Yeah, so it's just plastic, but if you hear something.
Yeah. Could you tell? I didn't see the drive shaft when it was fully hooked up. Did it look like it was on an angle?
I didn't really pay attention, but
hard to
it
tell.
had to have been if you center this in the tunnel.
Yeah.
See, I don't think it moved the front a lot. It moved the back over because I can't put that loop back because that bolt hole's right under the drive shaft now.
Yeah.
So it moved the back that way.
So it pushed, because you can see the carrier bearings offset this way.
Yeah.
So it put it, because I'm pretty sure they said it comes up and then it like cuts over. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this should be the last drive shaft that I need on this, hopefully.
I don't know if it's a bind or it just don't move. I was trying to see how much slack. I can't get it to move forward or backwards. So.
Yeah, because the rear's just like a slip yoke.
Yeah,
there's no set screws or anything. Okay.
And this one floated a lot till I bolted it. But once it's bolted now, it can't float.
Yeah, it looks like there's plenty of clearance above the that cross member there now.
Here.
That one back there is still touching.
It's tight.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out a way somehow to like pull that down. Hey. Caught sleeping. Yeah, right?
I'm waiting on
Zip tie's getting some love.
Don't scratch the paint.
Oh man, don't scratch it.
Yeah. This
Gee,
one I
what are
need
you
to pound
doing?
in, I think, a little bit.
Okay.
It's getting caught on the...
Yeah. Here, I'll let you
I thought that's where I left.
watch. Probably want to use a different one. So I think I showed you guys earlier that we got the CT Race Works radius rods on. Right now we pulled the winch out, and I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys before or not, but we use 5/16 winch rope, and I think it's right around 12,500 pounds or 12,000 or so pounds tensile strength, or whatever they call it. We've swapped over to the 3/8 to see if it'll help a little bit, because we've broke a few lines, and I believe this is right around 24 or 25,000 pounds. So we've doubled the strength only by going up from 5/16 to 3/8. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on that. And I thought we were going to have to drill this out, but Tim was able to fish it through there without drilling the hole out. So that's pretty exciting. And then I got the fan in. I showed you guys that earlier. We're going to throw a front drive shaft in it, and it's a hillbilly system. I twisted mine, so for now we're just going to throw a newer 22 style in it, and I have the twisted one here I'm going to fix, and I have 2 more spares coming. So we're gonna retube these. We have some tubing from ones that we've built, like this here. This is off of a rear. It's just the tubing we cut off. So I'll just cut that to length, use that. We'll make a couple new ones, and those will be our spares. So that's definitely pretty cool. As you guys can see, this is our smart spool in the Halo case. We have a couple here going out to customers. These things are flying off the shelf. If you haven't seen this video, definitely want to go back and check that out. It's a game changer. Running rear axles all the way around, definitely the way to go. That's an awfully big hammer for the side of my side-by-side. She said that's nothing compared to what you do to it. Easy now. Everybody's seen you driving. Okay. I didn't teach you anything. That was you. I found you like that. Okay. It is skid plate time. 1/2 inch. We're reading the directions now, or at least I should say Amy and Tim were reading the directions to see about where these go. This looks like it goes in the back. There's a few sides, a few other pieces. I have no idea where they go. These, what are those for? Do we know yet?
They go along the edge.
They go along the edge. Okay. That's the front that goes on the diff, I'm assuming. That's what it looks like anyway. These are the side rails. These come up the side to protect for the running boards. Oh, that, see, now, my goodness, Tim. Come on, Tim.
Right, blame it all on Tim.
Where's BC?
BC, there's a part over there. There's a piece on the other side. We're not sure what we're doing. But it's going to get a skid plate at some point this evening.
Oops, I got you.
Take them off. I'll be able to do this a lot easier.
So I guess the next big investments might have to be like some type of lift. So we don't have to work.
Well, a lift would be awesome, but that's...
You can have that one.
Alright, gotcha.
That's a 10.
Yeah, only do it lightly. You gotta insert another piece in behind that one.
Yeah, don't crank it. Just get it up to hold it.
Yeah.
So just smash it up in there.
Something like that.
Alright. I can do that.
Oh.
Break rope.
Scott.
I hate using these.
Yeah. Did it break?
Yeah, it broke
I think
off.
it broke.
Here, can you see this one? I can't see.
I can get over there to see it. Okay. I did feel something.
As you guys can see, when we first started filming this, it was light out. It's dark out. We're not finished.
Under there.
This is rough going.
See, it's like hanging up right here.
What's the slut? Just not going great.
It needs to like...
There's like 15 different sizes of bolts.
Remember,
All the heads are different sizes. All the thread pitches are different. There's quarter 20. There's M6 by 45
no,
and 30.
It'd
And
be a gold bolt.
you have to use stock in some holes. You have to self-tap some holes. You have to use M1, M6 by 30 in some, M6 by 40 at 5 in some. Some are stripping out. Some are breaking. But we're getting it. Slowly but surely, we're making headway.
I don't like that at all.
Oh,
That is stupid.
It first started off by Scott breaking a bolt back there, and then we knew it was downhill from there.
has it done any better?
We do have most of the holes. Hey, I just want to know how I'm gonna ever grease my skid plate again.
Your dry shaft.
Oh, yeah, I just said grease my skid plate, idiot.
Dude,
You getting delusional.
all you gotta do is take the skid plate down.
Listen, the day this skid plate needs, the day this skid plate needs replaced is the day I sell it. I'm telling you right now, I'm trading it in.
It gets totaled what the skid plate's done.
I will say that you know, a lot of it is probably the underneath of this machine is bent very, very badly.
Yeah, it is. It's
If we were
tweaked pretty good.
if we were doing this on a new machine, it probably would go fairly smooth. Me a tweaker. I'm ready to tweak out. we still have more pieces to put on.
Oh yeah, this whole side over here's gonna go on yet.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna run out of bolts pretty soon.
What do we got going on?
This one's stripped out. This one broke off.
Oh my goodness.
That one's broke off.
Strip broke.
This one bent. The cross member's bent so much we're gonna have to use the jack just to get near it.
Does it have a hole there?
Yeah.
You can see the.
Oh, you know what? No, my bad. That's the aluminum one.
Yeah.
You can see that cross member right above your elbow there. How bent up that one is.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Ooh. Should have brought it up, put it on the left.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll get.
You don't have any other self-tappers, do you? I think that needs to be tightened.
Yeah, that one needs tight. No.
We're gonna have to hardware store.
Don't break it. Yeah.
Once we figure out what's what.
Yeah, this one needs. We can drill that out and see if we can put a self tapper up through there.
Yeah.
We can put self tappers where.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Yeah. We're have to
There's a good candidate for self tapper right
we
here.
have to.
Listen,
We can cut that off for all I care. I don't care if this part.
Well, yeah, I mean
you're
you're losing a half-inch of ground clearance right here.
Well, you know what's gonna happen when I back up. That's
Yeah, it's just gonna rip it right off.
Yeah,
Could just cut it.
I'm fine with cutting it off
Yeah, we can do that. Just get it up first.
because I know for a fact that I'm gonna catch that and I'm gonna rip my skid
Yeah, going
plate down.
backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can cut that off. I can get that.
yeah,
I'll take that job.
yeah. I mean, I get why it's there. It's
Yeah.
probably a good idea. But with what
Unless you shave this down to like a point almost.
Yeah.
That hole's lined up.
Yeah, I just know we're gonna back up and rip it off because we do back up a lot.
Just have to hit it harder now. Make sure you ain't got to back up.
That's right.
I remember this 1 inch, 2 inch by 8 inch flat. Boy, I can't back up on any rocks.
Sorry, Jesse, you're hung up on that flat back there. You're gonna just have to go forward.
Go on that 6 foot rock ledge. Can't break your flat bone.
All right. All right, we're cutting it off. That's it. Look at all these tools and bolts and stuff.
We still don't have it up.
Yeah, we're
You
still
think
out.
with all this equipment it'd be done already? It's like we've never put up a skid plate in our life.
Alright, we'll be back with you guys here in a minute. Okay, we're done. They're working on something up there, but we're done. A few hours, few broken bolts, had drilled out, some self tappers that came with the kit. Not bad though, all in all. It wasn't the greatest experience,
No, it was not.
but it is a nice skid plate. I think the biggest issue,
There's a lot of coverage with it. Like it
Yeah.
covers everything.
yeah, I like that it wraps up around the side.
Yeah.
The biggest issue is how many different self tappers, lengths, different threads. There's what, 4 or 5 different size bolts in this.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Factory, and then you have like self tappers. You have long ones and short ones, etc., etc. But it's done, and it looks nice, and it's thick and it's heavy duty, so I like it.
It'd be way better than what was on there.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. There's a nice big piece back here. Yeah, I like it. All in all, not the easiest thing to do if your machine is already beat up and everything's bent and twisted. So if you're gonna do it when it's still fresh. Is my suggestion. All right, as part of the trip prep, the big trip prep, you guys know that we're getting ready to go on a huge trip. I wanted to catch this before they finished it, but Sherry's getting ready to run, not a halo, but this is our smart spool inside of a Halo case. It allows you to run rear axles. If you're not familiar with that, definitely want to check that out. Huge game changer. These kits will fit the Halo and the Visco lockers. These kits have been flying off the shelf. Thank you guys. And we're gonna bolt this in, and to go with this insane smart spool Halo combination, we have a set of Cobra axles that you will never see break on this channel. I could almost guarantee you that. And they are level 3s. Where are them level 3s at? Were they opened? Check these out. All right, this is what she was running. 33 spline. That is what she's running now.
Look at that.
That's sickening. let's get a bar representation here. I don't know. It's probably hard to pick up on camera, but it is ridiculous.
The calipers on it.
This is absolutely ridiculous to run these in the front of the machine. But if you never want to break another axle ever again, you go with the King Cobra level 3s up front. I could almost guarantee you that those will never break. I'm saying it now. Here, you'll probably never see those break. And this is our 33 spline. We'll probably just throw this in there as a spare. We have the axles to go with it. We have spare, but we're gonna shave down the knuckles a little bit, because as you guys know, you gotta shave just a few thousandths off the bottom. And then we're gonna throw these in, and we're gonna put these in. I'll come back and show you once these things are in, but if you can just, I hope the size difference comes across on camera. This is going from this axle to this axle is the same as, say, going from a Visco axle to like a Halo 30 or a 33 spline smart spool axle. That's the size difference there. It's absolutely ridiculous, but if you're tired of breaking axles every ride, this is the setup you want to go with. The rain moved in. We have a tent hooked up. The level 3s are in. Things are an absolute beast of an axle. Still got a clearance all the way around. We were a little bit afraid that this sticks out so far, but with our limit straps hooked up, it doesn't hit very close. So if you're not running limit straps with level 3s, it won't work. But there you have it. King Cobra level 3s in our smart spool inside the Halo case. This is probably one of the strongest setups other than our smart spool. It's absolutely insane. Way overkill. But we're going to give her a go and we're going to see what happens. We'll see what breaks next. Hopefully just the drive shaft. It's going to be a good time. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
We should be ready to go. I'll take you up here.